Hello, today I think I've solved a fashion crisis. Well, maybe not a crisis, but definitely a problem that I'm having and you might be having too. That transitional wardrobe between spring and summer. I don't know about you, but I am ready to bust out the cotton dresses, pull out the t-shirts, and put away the cardigans and the sweaters. But it can be that finicky time of year that you really can't do that. You have to keep everything out, and it can be very frustrating. And sometimes I just don't have the right pieces that can transition between those cold mornings and those warmer afternoons. Today, it's pouring rain, it's thundering, and it's really cool. And you'd probably need some layers because I can tell the sun's going to be out in a few hours. One day, my kids and I walked into the rec center in our shorts and swimsuits and came out in a snowstorm. Quince was kind enough to allow me to pick out a few of their pieces, and I have picked out 3 that I think solve my transition from spring to summer very easily without spending a fortune. If you're not familiar with Quince, they are a fashion accessory brand that has just recently come on my radar, and I love them. You're gonna get a lot packed into this video. You're gonna learn about Quince if you've never heard of it, and you're gonna learn what I'm really enjoying about this brand. I'm the type of person who likes to invest in their wardrobe. I would rather have fewer pieces, kind of a slow fashion concept. Fewer pieces that will last longer as opposed to constantly changing my wardrobe every season or every year. I like just those classic pieces, basic colors, basic styles. I'm sitting in a cardigan today, and this is very much me. I was that preppy kid in high school, and I honestly haven't changed. My kids tease me sometimes, but that transitional wardrobe is challenging because I'm sick of these sweaters, and I'm really ready for some cotton dresses. The 3 pieces that I picked out will give you some creative ideas on how to use items that you have in your wardrobe or make a new purchase that can give you several different outfits with just a couple pieces. I picked out a cotton cardigan sweater, crop sweater, with some oversized buttons, a wide leg jumpsuit in navy, one of my favorite colors that I don't have a lot of in my closet right now. So the cardigan can go over the jumpsuit. I also picked out a Mongolian cashmere t-shirt. If you're not familiar with Quince, they came on the map with their cashmere, their Mongolian cashmere. That's how I first found out about them. I was like, I'm never gonna own a cashmere sweater, but honestly, these prices are so reasonable. I like investment pieces. I have had 1 cashmere sweater in my entire life. It was on sale at Anthropologie 5 or 6 years ago for $50 or $60, and it was originally $300. I'm like, okay, this is mine. This was meant to be. It'll be the only cashmere sweater I ever own. But Quince has made cashmere really affordable. You can buy these investment pieces, put them in your closet, and hang on to them. I do purchase from Target. I love my t-shirts from Target, but I really try to stay away from fast fashion. I've also discovered that Quince has home goods, jewelry, and accessories. You've been telling me how you love their leather bags. I was so tempted to pick up one of their totes the other day, but I didn't because I have a leather tote that I use and I enjoy. So I'm really trying to hold myself back, pick the pieces that are missing in my wardrobe, and maintain that slow fashion mentality. If you didn't see my recent closet clean out, I'll put a link up above. You can go check it out, and I'll put it down in the description. We cleaned out our whole closet. We do not have a very big closet, and we have to share a fairly small space compared to what I think is the average wardrobe. And I tend not to be a collector, so it fits my lifestyle pretty well, but that closet needed cleaning out. We had not cleaned it out since we moved in here about 4 years ago. So if you're interested in a one-day closet clean out method, check that video out. On to the 3 pieces that I picked out for my transitional wardrobe. I'm going to go through each of the outfits, how I'm going to switch them up, then share with you a few of the other Quince pieces that I have in my wardrobe that I'm going to pair with items that are already in my wardrobe from Le Bon Shop, Closed, and Naughty. Those are the 3 shops that I absolutely love. Classic clothing, basic designs, quality. But you know what? They're very expensive. That's why I'm excited to share my Quince finds with you, and they also have the most generous return policy. As long as you keep the packaging and the tag on, you can return them for 365 days. I have a pair of pants that got lost in my closet, and I found it during the declutter, and I need to return them, and I'm so excited I still can. I'm always missing out on the return policies, so this is so generous, and I'm going to take advantage of it. My dad took advantage of it. I did a ton of Quince shopping for Christmas presents this year, and his sweater didn't work out, so he purchased a raincoat. One thing I want to mention, his raincoat is on pre-order. They have a lot of pre-order options because they do their production in small batches. They see what people like. If they sell out, they make more. I really respect that, the concept of not overproducing and mass production. So my dad's raincoat is on pre-order. If it comes in time, I'm going to show it to you. I'll have him model it for me. Let's start with the first outfit, the wide leg pantsuit. I have never owned a pantsuit before, and this is so cute. It has adjustable buttons, so you have a little bit of adjustment of the straps. It has a cute tie around the center. You can wear it with or without the tie. Has a pocket, love that. I'm all about pockets. I live for clothing with pockets in them. And I got the cute little white cardigan to pair with it. I'm loving this look. I can wear it with tennis shoes, or I could dress it up with heels, but this is the perfect quintessential transition outfit for spring summer. I can take the cardigan off when it gets warm, throw it on, and I look refreshed because the cardigan is white, but very classic with the blue jumpsuit. And like I said, I've never owned a jumpsuit before, so new fashion to me. If I wanted something a little bit lighter than the cotton sweater, I found this navy and white blouse in my closet. I just tuck the back under, tie it around the waist, and it's super cute over the jumpsuit. Now let's take a look at the jumpsuit with the Mongolian cardigan short sleeve sweater underneath. Now I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull this off. This is the first time I'm trying it on, but let's take a look and see what we think. I was also trying to figure out what shoes I might wear with it. I do have some blue tennis shoes. That would be my sort of casual look. And I have some kitten heels if I wanted to dress this look up. I'm actually liking the sweater underneath this pantsuit. It's a different look. I'm not quite sure if I should use the tie with this look. I like it without the tie, a little bit more boxy looking. I'm gonna have to think of a creative way to hide the tie loops because I don't want them poking out. If you guys have an idea, let me know. I was thinking about just doing a little safety pin inside and going through and just pulling the loop a little bit closer to the side of the jumpsuit. We'll have to see. Something to play with. So these are my two transitional outfits that I've made with these three pieces. Of course, I can wear the t-shirt with jeans, super easy, and throw a cardigan over it. I can also pair the sweater t-shirt with a pair of jeans and just throw on some tennis shoes. And of course, pair the white sweater with any outfit just to have a little bit of extra layer of warmth. It's cotton, so it's breathable, which is really helpful for a transitional sweater. Cotton cropped cardigan will be perfect for those cooler mornings. Unfortunately, the raincoat that my dad exchanged for his sweater didn't arrive in time for this video, but I'll put a picture of it up here and a picture of my dad if you're looking for something for the man in your life. I hope you enjoyed my introduction to the Quince brand and I was able to bring you a few creative ideas on how to solve this transition wardrobe problem between spring and summer. Thanks very much for watching and wishing you all a fantastic day.